This is Hangar 316 at 30,000 feet, the big picture. The executive summary. For those in business, it's an important way to get at the big picture. It's a 30,000-foot view of what we're about to talk about. For analysts, or those who enjoy the deepest of details, the big picture can get lost at times. We become experts and try to understand all. It's failing to see the forest for the trees. Hangar 316 at 30,000 feet is about the big picture. It'll be about the big picture in Bible study. In brief segments, we'll concentrate on the big picture and what God is really trying to communicate. We will often begin with questions because questions keep us looking for not only the big picture meaning, but also the big picture purpose. So today, let's begin with a question. Why the book of Genesis? It might seem obvious to begin a book with a book of beginnings, but Genesis has a greater purpose than just being the start of the book that we call the Bible. The book of Genesis was written at a time when existing worldviews centered around belief systems that featured regional gods who needed constant appeasement. When pleased, they produced power, wartime victories, and dominance for their followers. With the backdrop, the book of Genesis was written to provide the corrected view of things, a view that has a personal, loving, Most High God over all things. Thus, the book of Genesis begins with the ever-famous, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." All things are by him, Yahweh, the God of the Hebrews, the one true God. And this first of the book of Moses is what it's proclaiming. The remainder of chapter 1 shows the one true God at work in creation, proclaiming clearly and definitively that he is the creator, maker, author of all things. Chapter 1 concludes with God's proclamation regarding his creation. Then God saw everything that he had made, and indeed it was very good. When you read the book of Genesis, remember who it was originally written to and for, the Hebrews, the people that God had set apart from the time of Abraham, the people that he had delivered from Egypt and their gods by his mighty hand. Yahweh had taken on the gods of Egypt and proven that he was indeed the Most High, and thereby that his revealing of himself through the Jewish people was the way he would be known. For those of us initially called those of the way, he then, through his chosen people, revealed himself ultimately through the person of his Son, Jesus Christ.